Let me see if it came through. It came through. Okay, baby. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples for his young brothers. And peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, pushing to get a body of shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, with GMS Mississippi County, and coming with, all right, a lesson dealing with a time for a change. All right, because it's time for a change of rulership. Okay, because the current, all right, rulers of the earth, Esau, Edom, okay, so-called white men are known as the wicked. Okay, they're known as the seed, okay, of the serpent, man. All right, and their MO, as Yahweh Shah says, okay, was to kill, steal, and destroy. And that's all this man's rulership has been about, him killing, stealing, and destroying, man. You know, existence is suffering under the devil. All right, life, the quality of life is at an all-time low under the devil, man. Okay, so we're in the time now where Yahweh Shai is getting ready to change up, okay, the rulership of the earth, man. And it's going to be, okay, from wickedness to righteousness, and we're going to see the embellishment of the earth, man, the embellishment of people, embellishment of the ecosystem. Everything is going to go back to its rightful order and giving its strength back, man. You know, because the scriptures gives us the wisdom to do what? Run the earth. Okay? You got it, bro.
All right, it's the book of Sirach, chapter 10, starting at verse 1.
Yep.
A wise judge would instruct his people.
Yep.
And the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Yeah, and that's not happening now. Okay, a wise judge would instruct his people. Well, Esau's not a wise judge. He instructs people to destroy themselves. He has it set up to where everything, all right, that you come in contact with, all right, is harming you, man. Okay? The fluoride in the toothpaste, fluoride in the water, okay? The poison in the foods. The air is poison, okay? The people are poison, you know, toxic. Everything that you can come encounter with in your day-to-day can potentially go bad. You're not supposed to be living under the mindset of death. You go to the gas station and you see a pack of niggas, man, and this, you know, heart rate go up. But this is all the environment set up of Esau Edom, because this man only gives instructions of death, man. Going back to the garden of serpent, he gave Eve instructions of death. Okay, and now this man is in rulership of the earth, and all he gives is instructions of death. Made people get the juice. Right. Those instructions of death. You know, that man pulled off a mass, you know, deletion campaign. He turned the earth to a death camp. You know, but he's still wagging a finger at the people and giving them more instructions of death, man. Right. You got it, bro.
Back in Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself,
yep,
so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Yeah, so you see, you know, these politicians, these city officials, okay, well, they're an extension of the rulers, going back to the officers, okay, and even to survive or even to make it in this society, you gotta know how to be a serpent too, or you'll be through. You know, if you're in this society and you're just trying to be this, you know, do it by the book and everything, you'll be devoured, because nobody's doing it by the book. No. Everybody's a scam artist under this devil's rulership, man. Okay, from, you know, like I said, your city council to your federal government, okay, to your supervisor at work, all right, the nigga at the gas station, Even while everybody's a goddamn scam artist, man, under this nigga rulership, man. You know? So nah, man, the Lord didn't intend the earth to be like this, to where you spending your whole day trying not to get scammed.
Right.
And your whole day, you trying not to get scammed. You do business with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put shit in order. You gotta listen careful what they saying to catch shit.
Right.
And it should be like that. You got.
That's the first thing, when you're doing business, that's the first thing you gotta look out for. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker can get out on me because of wicked intentions.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
this is the book of Proverbs 29:2.
Yeah.
It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they when the ultimate judge, when Yahweh Shah come into authority, and the Israelites are put back in their place under Yahweh Shah, and we're gonna deal in righteousness, man. In the earth, they're gonna learn the ways of us, which is it ain't gonna be no more deceit, us trying to get out on another, we're gonna be programmed in love, man, basically, it says that in the wicked, we know that Esau is the wicked, man. Scripture say, water you when your king's a child, so hey, this is the children, man. This is the child that bear rule. It says, hey, but when the wicked are in authority, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And people crying out, shit. For one, even his own people, they crying out. So because hey, this devil making everybody suffer, and because of who he is, and all because hey, he want for one, we know he want to target one people, but shit, he want to make the earth suffer, man.
He gets a kick out of it. Like this devil gets a kick out of having the people impoverished while he has trillions of dollars.
Right.
He gets a kick out of everyone being divided and at each other necks. Okay, being enchanted, putting demons on. Like this nigga gets a kick out of the shit, man.
And what kind of ruler or king would allow his kingdom and his people to suffer the way he do? Like the brother just brought out in Proverbs, man. Look at the earth. I mean, everyone is under oppression. Everyone is suffering. The people are mourning because inflation is going on. You know what I'm saying? You got all these different proxy wars going on, these wars going on. People have no sense of comfort in the society anymore. People are struggling to make ends meet. People are struggling to, take care of their families. And it's because this devil, man. Everything is going up price wise, but no one is getting a pay increase. So how do this devil expect people to make it, man? He don't, because ultimately, he's putting the squeeze on people so he can come with his final agenda when it comes to the MOTB, man. He wants people to be on this digital grid. He wants everybody to have his mark so he can be this tyrant, man.
Yeah.
He
just won't be more tyrant.
That's it.
He's gonna present it like he's gonna present it like he's just been working decades to help you, make things more convenient for you, man. We finally got it.
Another scam.
Yeah. And that's a beautiful point, because the MOTB is just a big scam.
That's all it is.
And he's gonna market it as, an upgrade and enhancement, and that we just been working tirelessly around the clock.
Right. This for y'all.
Yeah. The scientists, they ain't slept in two years. To come up.
Damn.
You see?
Come on, some shit.
Yeah. So this is everything's a big scam, man. But the MOTB is the biggest scam that the devil is trying to pull out. This is the biggest scam yet. You got it.
It's so Ecclesiastes 10:16. It says, "Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and the princess eat in the morning."
Yep, when our king is a child and our prince eat in the morning, because first of all, Esau has a childlike mentality. You look at the shit he do. He's a child in power, because you just go mind of a child. Well, a child is impulsive. A child doesn't think long term. Okay, a child doesn't is not good with accountability. Okay, and a child doesn't recognize how their actions affect others. It's something that they have to grow into. And Esau, he's ruling like a child. Okay, that's why he don't mind, nuclear waste in the oceans.
Right.
You see, because the child don't understand responsibility. That's why sometimes your child will do some shit. You like, what the fuck? Like,
Why
why
do this
like,
shit?
how you even think to do this? Like, what you doing?
Child is destructive.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all they do is tear shit up.
And this is the niggas in power. This nigga got aircraft carriers and hellfire missiles. You know, like the meeting in Qatar, supposed to be a negotiating meeting. He just blow the bitch up.
Settle.
Yeah. So it's like a child, but this nigga got a F-35 fighter jet. But he a goddamn child.
in rulership.
Yeah.
I got one for you, bro.
You got it, bro.
It's the book of John, chapter 8, starting at verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. Because if we going into the king, man, this nigga is the king of the earth, and all the destructive behavior has trickled down to the people. So everything this devil would do, they have taken it in just basic regular society and crafted it and making shit worse.
It's a culture now.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Moving like an Edomite, thinking like an Edomite is a culture now.
Yo, he was a murderer from the beginning and abide not in the truth.
Yep.
Because
And
there
it
is no
goes all
truth.
the way back to what you brought out with Cain.
Yeah.
Well, then you brought it out with
Lamech. Yeah.
But which was the son of Cain.
God.
Okay. But going back to Cain, the first reported murder, just because he felt some type of way.
Right.
What do niggas kill each other now? Because niggas feel some type of way.
He made emotional and not using logic.
Yeah. So, just going back to what the brother said, the EYNs, these are nothing but
Many Esau.
many Edomites. Yeah.
Yep.
They move like Lamech, like cause what he was rapping. Cause Jake be wanting to rapper for what? They Lamech was rapping to his women.
Yeah.
Boasting to his women.
Yeah.
And that's what niggas do. Boast to the women about how many niggas they done killed.
Yeah, that nigga punched me, but I went and got this switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I laid that nigga down.
Yeah. That's nigga culture. When you look at nigga culture, okay, it's nothing but like you say, a miniature version of Esau. Niggas just don't have the resources Esau got.
Right.
Niggas ain't got the reach. They don't have the reach to be destructive globally, but they're destructive locally.
Communities.
Yeah. Communities and projects and shit. But this is all under this is the problem of what the young niggas is Esau. Now these niggas are guilty of still participating, especially since the word has exposed everything that the devil is doing. Okay, but like the brother getting into, we're seeing Jake perform the lust of Esau.
Yep.
Which is to steal, kill, and destroy.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh, he speaketh a lie. He speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Mm-hmm. Because there's a society that's rooted in lies. Okay, everything is rooted in lies, man. Some type of because even if it's not a direct lie, he deals very indirectly how Esau put it.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a such thing as fine print.
Right.
Like just tell me. Like
Right.
what?
Right.
Tell me.
Fine print. That's a beautiful point, bro.
Yeah. Like it shouldn't be fine print. Like people that you read the fine print. Well, why do I have to read the fine? Why is there a fine print?
And why it's so small?
Yeah.
You don't want me to read it. This is some bullshit, man. Crazy.
Or you get you sign up for something, the acknowledgement and agreement contract, 38 pages, like nigga.
Right, who's gonna read this shit? Nigga, what?
You know, it's just all based on some type of sly craftiness. Everything this nigga do, man. But you meet people, and people move like that. They be full of goddamn schemes and games, but they market themselves as a way. Like this society do, people market themselves in a particular way, but people be having fine print to them.
Yeah. Because I remember in some occasions, when Craigslist was pretty popular.
Oh yeah.
They'll motherfucker call somebody Craigslist, say they're interested in something, and they'll go to sell it, then they'll get jacked.
Yep.
That's like the fine print.
Yep.
You didn't tip. Nigga, I didn't expect you to rob me.
Yep.
I thought we had a deal. You know what I'm saying?
I had stopped dealing with Craigslist because there's so many weirdos on there, man.
Yeah.
I will call you. There's some weird shit on there, man. Fuck Craigslist.
Yeah.
You sell something on Facebook Marketplace, you gotta meet me at Walmart.
Yeah. Meet me at the motherfucking parking lot of the police station or some shit.
This shit. Why is the society like this, man? Because of who's in power. He set the tone for the society to be like this.
And that's what a king does. The king sets the tone of how his rulership is gonna be managed.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to trickle down from the king himself, his officers, all the way down to the peasants.
Yep.
But it's supposed to be an order of rulership throughout their kingdom. But when you got the wicked bear rule, and he's a complete imbecile, that's the results of the people, man.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of the people are gonna have the same demonic, careless, unresponsive behavior, man. Unresponsible behavior.
Yeah, get rich or die trying.
Right.
No morals, no integrity, no honor.
So this is because of the earth and giving it to the hands of the devil who polluted it. He polluted the whole earth.
Yeah.
This is Daniel 7:18. For the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
Yeah, so the saints, which are the Israelites, are being raised up. And it begins with the spiritual army. They're doing what, man? They're breaking down this kingdom of deception. The deception is being broken down before Yahushua. The prophets are softening this place up for Yahushua to come and do a righteous takeover, man. You can say something.
And now I just got this. I'm skipping down Daniel 7:27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him.
All dominion shall serve and obey him. It's an everlasting kingdom. It's going to be in righteousness. And if you say you believe in the truth, man, all right, and there should be a eagerness to see this happen, man, to see this change of rulership, to see righteousness be a standard in the earth. Because this grace period, we should begin to fall in love, with righteousness. You know how peaceful it is not to have to second guess. Being around brothers, you don't have to second guess brothers.
Right.
You don't have to pretend. You don't have to try to outslide this brother. Because in the world, most of the time, you're trying to outslick people.
Yeah.
Because you'll be through.
Yeah.
So, like, being around brothers, why being around brothers is so, it's a glimpse of the kingdom, because it's like, you can be yourself, brothers got your best interest in mind.
Right.
Brothers ain't setting you up for failure. Nah, man. This is a glimpse of the kingdom.
Right.
So how much more should we want the whole world to be like this?
Okay. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, starting at verse 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything that we're seeing and talking about, man, it has an expiration date.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be done away with, but the prophecies have to be completely fulfilled. So we're just playing out prophecy, man. But when prophecy is completely fulfilled, and this devil push forth his MOTB and implement it, Yahushua returns, even Jacob's trouble, when all these things are done away with, righteousness is going to come into the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but we're talking, that means this rulership. You know what I'm saying? Who's in authority right now? There's
heaven going into the rulership. All right, because Esau's in this heaven.
right.
Then the earth is going to be refreshed. It's going to be cleansed by this fire. The air going to be cleansed, the water, all right, the lands, because you people, a lot of you people going to be fertilized. Okay, so the Lord is going to do a little landscape around this joint.
Yeah.
The missiles, man. Yeah, bro.
Verse 34, so like verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Yep, I'm showing you that going to the other day.
That bullshit about
that was your
30, yeah.
Yeah, 2030.
Yeah, that was your top one. Yeah. No, man, people don't know. But see, it's good because the Lord wants to catch you people off guard. But see, if you're really into this thing, you see the transition.
Yeah.
We're witnessing the transition of power. But if you're, that's why scripture say, 1 Thessalonians 5, what? You are not in darkness. Okay? Because we see the transition happen.
Right.
You see. Okay, it's just like children. You see when your children start putting away childish things and start stepping into more adulthood thing. You see that transition.
Yeah. Journey.
Yeah, you see they priorities begin to change. You see they start giving their time to other things to be more concerned with weightier matters. Now you see if you're a hands-on parent, you see that transition. Well, we're seeing this transition, man. We're seeing the Lord, all right, having this man, all right, in the downfall, man. Because everything that he's trying to do to keep himself in power is only fulfilling prophecy that is going to put this nigga out of power. So we're seeing the transition. You got it, bro.
Psalms 92 and 11 from the NLT says, "My eyes have seen the downfall of my enemies."
So
Says, my ears have heard the defeat of my wicked opponents.
read it again,
So Psalms 92 and 11 in NLT says, "My eyes have seen the downfall of my enemies.
Yep.
My ears have heard the defeat of my wicked opponents."
The defeat of my wicked opponent, the downfall of our enemies. And see, that's another thing that truth brings us back to a ruling class mentality. We want to rule the earth with your house. That's why this devil had nothing to offer us, man. Okay? Esau had nothing to offer us, man. We want rulership. Okay? Over him. Esau won't give us that. So this nigga had nothing to offer us, man. Okay? See how people sell out to be comfortable in this moment because they don't have a ruling class mentality, because they don't mind, all right, being glorified peasants to Esau. No, we want rulership. We want to see this nigga fall, man. We want to see his whole empire collapse, man. And all this bullshit that he done set up in the earth. All right, the way that he has polluted the minds of the people, we want to see all that erased out the earth, man. You see, this Bible has us thinking like rulers now, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, "But the godly will flourish like palm trees, and grow strong like the cedars of Lebanon, for they are transplanted to the Lord's own house. They flourish in the courts of our power."
Yeah, and how the righteous gonna flourish real quick. Isaiah 60 and 20, how the righteous gonna flourish in the earth. And see, phase one is removing this wicked empire. Okay, well, go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, verse 20. Thy son shall no more go down, neither shall.
Read 21 things.
Okay, come. Isaiah 60, verse 21.
Yep.
Thy people also shall be all righteous.
Yep.
They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may go be glorified.
Yeah, so the Lord's going to plant us back into earth as a righteous kingdom. Because it spoke about what flourishing like branches. Read that last part again. Then we'll read that last verse in there. Because Yahushua said, "What all thy people shall be righteous." Okay? So every Israelite that's going to be delivered is going to be changed and perfected. all our people gonna be righteous, and that's gonna be the new standard in the earth. Okay, righteous Israel is gonna set a new standard in the earth. Okay, under Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It says, for they are transplanted to the Lord's own house. They flourish in the courts of our power.
They flourish in the courts of our power, which is the earth. You know, the earth is like the Lord's courts. You know, like the courts of a king. You know, well, the earth is likened to the Lord's courts. So how are we going to flourish in the earth? Go ahead. First, we're going to be changed, and then go ahead.
They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified.
Go ahead.
A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation.
Oh, so then we're going to be changed. We're going to be perfected in righteousness, and then we're going to multiply.
Yeah.
You see? And every Israelite, all right, all our seed is going to be righteous forever. Okay? Every time a brother has a son, well, there's another righteous prince that has been born. A daughter, another righteous princess has been born. And righteousness is going to spread, just like we seen nigger culture spread.
Yeah.
You know, I know this brother, he's a little older than us. I know he witnessed nigger culture spread, because it was time when, see, people think like it was always young niggas and shoot them up, and it wasn't always like this. This shit it spread.
Yeah.
Because Esau on the flip side, okay, he indoctrinated our people in wickedness, and then wickedness multiplied.
Yeah.
Now this wicked nigga got 7 or 8 children out here. Then them niggas finna go have some more nigga babies.
Right.
So now you got a whole community of these niggas now. Now you got a whole city of these niggas now. You see?
A family of just wicked niggas that's becoming a nation of wickedness.
Yeah. And then I know brothers know, like back in the day, your family name meant something.
Yeah.
If your family name was bad, you were outcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your family name was bad, like, boy, the Williams,
Stay away from.
Yeah. Your family name was bad, you was done.
In a sense, this shit's still like that to the day.
Yeah.
You know? I witnessed it. Hey, you talking about the such and such?
Yeah.
Nah, you already got a label on your way.
Yeah.
Stigma.
Yep.
But in the kingdom, no. It's gonna be a reversal. Righteousness is gonna flourish. Okay, well, yeah.
I, the Lord Yahweh, will hasten it in his time.
The Lord said he gonna hasten in this time. Okay? So first we're gonna be changed and perfected. All right? And then each brother is going to be a great house. You know, the scripture say it's gonna be a nation. But it's gonna be all in righteousness, man. It's gonna be all in order. Okay? Not this baby daddy, baby mama, you know, sneaky links and all this crazy shit that they got.
Right.
No, it's gonna be in perfect order, man. We're gonna be kings and priests, husbands and fathers, man. Okay? You got it.
It's Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings.
Okay, you are back in there. Read verse 4, then jump to 8. And then we're gonna jump to like maybe 12, 10. We'll jump around.
It's Sirach 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Yeah, he will set over it one that is profitable. And who is that? Yahweh Shai. The rulership of Yahweh Shai is going to profit the earth. Okay, real quick, get that in because the brother is Sirach, so you get that wisdom of Solomon 6th chapter, verse 24. You see, Yahweh Shai rulership is going to profit the planet Earth from the ruling class of Israel, okay, down to the least Israelite, okay, is going to profit off the rulership of Yahweh Shai. Okay, because we live in a society right now where the wicked rulership at the top, well, it affects, it destroys everybody. But in the kingdom, the rulership from Yahweh Shai, everyone is going to profit, even the heathens after 1,000 years of their rigorous captivity. All right, they're going to profit because that 1,000 years is going to be that chastity, like we were talking about them old jakes, you know, our old uncles and granddaddies, how
Austere.
Yeah, austere. They on your ass, but they made something out you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, brothers talk about that all the time. You know, we appreciate our, grandfathers and uncles and, fathers and certain men that was on our ass.
Yeah.
You know, well, yeah, 1,000 years, okay, and I was shot, and the government gonna be on these nations' ass, man. Chastising, man, making something out of them. Because Esau done fucked them up.
Yeah.
It's gonna take 1,000 years to undo the wiring of Esau in the earth, man.
They gotta go through that fire.
Yeah, they gotta go
gotta be
through.
replenished.
Yeah. Y'all gotta be refined. You gotta be refined. That's what that 1,000 years, that rigorous captivity gonna go into, man. You know? We're gonna make something out you, goddamn.
Make something out you, boy.
You got it.
This is verse 8 in Ecclesiastes 10. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. It said for riches got by deceit. And see, the devil heaped up wealth to himself in a very wicked way. Because there's a way, because of course as a king, you're going to be wealthy. Okay, it was a way to do it. This nigga did things in a very deceitful way.
Yeah.
You know, he has us playing with paper money while he got all the resources.
Right.
You know? And then just like you go get a loan for a house, but guess what? You getting a loan for, let's say, 200,000. Well, guess what? That 200,000 don't even exist. But if you can't make the payment, they come get your real house.
Your real fucking house.
You see, this nigga done gave you a loan with money that don't exist. You
Just
don't see the you don't see the 200,000.
Right. Right.
You see?
Because if you go to a bank and you got a check for 100,000 that you just want to cash, they're gonna be scrambling. They're gonna have to make some phone calls, especially one of these smaller rural banks. Because they don't have it on hand. But to drive your point home, these motherfuckers don't have the money.
Yeah.
So they'll give you these numbers. They just type up some numbers and give you a loan and say you got it. Like say, it's a vapor. It's nothing.
Yeah.
But they will actually take your assets if you don't give them money back, real money.
Because what they want with the loan, collateral.
Collateral.
So you can lose your real possessions based off money that don't even exist. And and that's on the small scale of what he does in the earth.
Another scam.
Yeah. That's what these IMF banking systems, they give these nations these crazy loans with this crazy interest, and the nation can't pay it back. The government can't pay it back. So guess what? Guess who the collateral is?
America.
You.
Oh.
You the collateral.
Yeah. They taking
the government can't pay the bankers back. So guess what? You the collateral now.
Yeah. You own you.
Yeah.
The
people are the collateral now. Okay, and this how this devil has heaped everything to himself by fraudulent dealings, man. You know, you got it, bro.
Verse 10, it said the physician cut it off a long disease.
Yep, the physician cut it off a long disease, man. And the Esau is the disease of the earth, man. He has everything at dis-ease.
Yeah.
You know, this nigga has the earth at dis-ease, man. It's a sick society, man. Mentally, physically, spiritually, it's a sick place, man, that this man has created. And this nigga love it. He love this shit.
He relishing it.
Yeah, it's like going to somebody's nasty house. You be like, how do you even exist in this motherfucker?
Right.
You see? But this nigga is chilling in this shit, man. You got it, bro.
This is he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
Yeah, see, Esau's rulership is going to die. In the day, we're going back to another lesson, what the difference that they make. Remember the brother did that lesson on the Monday. It was titled, what the difference a day makes. You know, because it's going to be a day that this nigga's in power, and it's going to, the very next day, he's not going to be in power. You see?
It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, it's when your Howard shot comes back, what a difference a day make. Then really an hour in America. What a difference an hour make. You know? You got
an hour in a day.
Yeah.
So verse 14, it said the Lord have cast down the thrones of the proud princes.
Yep.
and set up the meek in their stead.
And so we're seeing thrones being cast down. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did see. This is prophecy. Matter of fact, get that real quick in Daniel 7, and we'll end on that Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 24. But just to link that up with prophecy, man. Okay? And then our forefathers, you gotta understand, they're writing from perspective. They seen empires come and go. You know, because there was one thing about it, our forefathers, they would, we had the scriptures and then they would orally tell, because you have your your ancestors be in those different captivities, and the Lord, will cast them down. So our people was in tune with how the Most High moved in the earth. Why he's saying, look, I seen. Okay, read that again.
This is
Daniel 7, man.
Yep.
verse 14. It says, "The Lord hath cast down the throne of the proud princes,
Yeah.
and set up the meek in their stead."
Yeah, so the Lord, all right, the Heavenly Father, this ain't, and see, America is just a lazy example. Like, what the Lord finna do with America, this is just a lazy example of how he do wicked empires, right? You see, America just finna get it to worse. America shit is on some whole nother level. Because America been a whole nother level of disrespect.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And as you as a man, like it's certain disrespect. It take you to another level to address it. Now you gotta address it because the disrespect was so
Right. So fucking outrageous.
Yeah. So the response gotta be outrageous. Yeah. So America, they disrespect and just been on some outrageous shit. So that's why the judgment is gonna be some outrageous.
What the scripture call this nigga the most proud?
Yo, most proud. Now, nigga, you got the the title, Nigga got all the belts, like Bud Crawford had them belts. Esau got all the belts, one for pride, one for wickedness, for death. This nigga got all the belts.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Poison and
Right.
Verse 15 says, "The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations, and planted the lowly in their place."
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing now. And this is go back to Daniel 79. Go
I say when you pluck up the roots,
yeah.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
There's no coming back from that. All right, this the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 9. "I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit."
Yeah, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancient of days did sit with the Heavenly Father. Now, this is Daniel 7, the 9th chapter. And what was Daniel seeing, all right, before you get to verse 9? Well, he's seen all these different empires come and go. Okay? So when you get to that last empire of the fourth beast, which is Rome, okay, then it goes into the horns, okay, then that little horn, which is America, all right? So America represents the rulership before the Lord will come and cast down all the thrones, all the rulerships of the earth. And he's going to do it through Yahweh Shai. Okay? As you read Sirach and 10, it's about uprooting, a rulership, because it goes into how government should be ran. But then it goes into, well, from the transition power because of wickedness. Okay? Go ahead.
"Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head were like the pure wool."
They're showing you that the Most High, okay, he described just like how Shai described in Revelation. Showing that they dark-skinned men with hair. Okay? Go ahead.
"His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire."
Yeah, the chariot. Go ahead.
"A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him."
Yeah, so there were chariots dispatched around the throne. They just hovering around, the chariots of the Heavenly Father. You see? So, chariots are going to be dispatched.
Yeah.
See, because now Yahweh Shai was the right hand of the Father. He's going to be dispatched, all right, with that multitude to come get busy.
For the overthrow.
Yeah, for the overthrow. Exactly, bro. Because how this going to happen? You think Esau going to Submit. No,
Ain't
Esau.
going
Yeah,
wild.
yeah. Esau going wild out. Like Esau going out like Scarface.
Yeah.
He going to war with everybody.
Yeah.
He gonna hit that line, but he gonna hit every button. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers, you gotta destroy everything.
Yeah, Esau gonna be hitting buttons with his feet, goddamn.
Yeah, bro.
Hitting, pulling levels, goddamn. Shit. Fuck this shit.
Cause his mind said, if I can't have the earth, nobody can have the earth.
You put me in captivity, goddamn.
Yeah. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, E. And 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the book was open.
Oh, the books were open. The judgment set. We in the books now.
Yeah.
Right, brothers read, because when you go to court, don't they read your charges to you?
Mhm.
Then don't they read you your sentence?
That's it.
So the books are open.
Yeah.
So now what they term? The judge gonna throw the book at you.
Yeah. That means it's over, man.
Yeah.
The light of day is not coming no time soon, man.
Most time gonna throw the book at this
Yeah.
nigga, man. So that means all the charges in this book, you finna get sentenced for.
Here come the guards to take him away.
Yeah.
Yeah. You earned it.
Yeah. You got it, bro.
Verse 16, it said, the Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth.
To the foundation of the earth, man. All your infrastructure brought down to the foundation. Okay. So this is what we're getting ready to witness, man. You know, everything that we stand in America, everything that we stand on and can physically touch. It's gonna be over with. It's gonna flatten this bitch. You know, like the etch and sketch. Shake this bitch. You can have a magnificent picture on there.
Yeah.
But then a little shaking. Take that
Back.
motherfucker clear.
Yeah.
Back to, so America is going to be a blank canvas. Okay? And that's just the beginning of the Lord. Okay, Judge and Esau. See, this the America being destroyed at the beginning of Esau.
What you do with these little hills and shit when you trying to build, you level that bitch out.
Yeah.
The bitch trying to get leveled out.
Yeah. Small hats over there, they get their leveled out. But yeah, we can get here, bro. It's 6 and 24 William Psalms.
I'm 6 and 24.
Yeah.
This is the book of this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 24. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, and a wise king is upholding of the people.
Yeah, so the multitude of the wise. See, this is why it's so beautiful that the Lord is allowing us to become wise. The Lord is allowing us to become wise, man, because that's the welfare of the world is in the multitude of the wise. So the Lord's going to put wise rulers in power. All right, beginning with Yahweh Shai. Okay, and it's going to be for the welfare of the earth, man. The earth is going to benefit forever off the wise rulership that Yahweh Bashem Shai has been established in earth. This is what we're a part of. This is what we're fighting for. If you really fed up with the condition of the earth, man, all right, this makes all the sense in the world. Right. What else could we be doing? You see? What else could we be working towards? That you shouldn't even want, Jake, push. I'm leaving a legacy for my son. A legacy. Where you gonna leave it? But do you know how fucked up it'll be by the time your sons and daughters get to adults?
Right.
With this nigga in power? No. You should want their legacy. Isaiah 60 and 21. All our people shall be righteous. Okay? You should want the legacy there. This ain't it. It's a time for a change, man. It's the only solution is what's in the scripture. Throwing the book at Esau. That's the solution to everybody's problem.
That's it.
But with that, pray with you brothers, all right, and sisters edify once again. We'll give all praise and glory to
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakadash.
double honors unto the apostles elders, GMS will rule well, teach well, being great examples towards young brothers. Peace and blessings, salutation, hope, and shalom.
Shalom.